Cause we weren't ready yet. We had to do a pre-do.
He wasn't ready.
Yeah, we did a pre-do.
All right, so if we do you come in here, get your
If
ass
we
in
do
here.
You came in the
Because now if it angled, wouldn't that cut the
Tom,
too
good,
flat?
sit down there. So what we're doing is we come up with an idea. We've been getting the foam panel company called and said, hey, there is no slowing down on them panels. Normally, they've already quit sending them to us for the last, what, two years?
Right,
They just stopped.
right.
They're rolling, ain't they?
Getting another load at the end of the week.
Perfect. And we got one yesterday.
Got one yesterday, yep.
Yeah.
So if they keep coming in, we can offer these things. I've always said, you know, these people love the dormers because you get an extra bedroom, but the whole hard thing is the steps.
Right.
You don't want to go up a ladder.
No.
So Lucas just came up with an idea. Is I thought about putting steps in the back like a Woody, but if you had your door come in here, he was thinking about having steps right here in front of you. Right? And here's the living room, bedroom still. Downstairs, this is a 24-foot house. Is back here would be the kitchen. So you'd shut your door and you walk in here. This actually could be the kitchen, bath. I know I don't have this to scale, but then you got steps going up.
Right.
Now you only got 92 inches inside to inside. That door is 36. You're gonna need about 40 inches. So you got less than 52 inches to go up from here to here. And then he's saying, well, why don't we do a wing landing where we can come down and go up, and then we got this lock, and that's a divider between the two.
Yeah.
But I think if we could add steps to an 8-foot wide, 24-foot long, it is a home run. If we go 10-foot wide, nobody can haul.
Right. I mean, all that will work. It's just how much are we going to charge for stairs, and then how much room are we going to have in the living room and bathroom.
Yeah.
So if we keep 8 feet in the living room,
It's almost like, well, what Lucas is saying is leave the bathroom,
Leave the kitchen.
leave the kitchen. Just, that's an Incredibox
Okay.
floor plan.
Yeah.
Throw the stairs in the front.
I just think the fold down countertop will get lost in the mix, don't you, Tom? Because to make that turn, you're gonna lose, you know, at least 2 foot right there, and that's that spot where the fold down countertop will pop.
yeah, we can put the water heater there and just do the countertop straight over. They can still use it for storage.
Now, too, this is high. This is up
Yeah, it'll
about
be
that
high.
high now.
Gotcha.
So you maybe still have the countertop.
It could run under it.
And we gotta put the
Yeah.
water heater under there anyway, cause it can't go in the loft anymore.
Right.
So you could still use the same door coming in here, right?
Right.
Yeah, and the bathroom wall can be the service panel wall. And that'll actually be very nice to clean. Anybody gets off grid, it'll be hitting the cabinet too.
Well, we still got the fridge, right? I mean, I know this is not the scale because, Lord, it'd be like this, wouldn't it? It'd be like this. Here's your shower, your toilet, right?
Yeah.
Half moon sink they want. This is your fridge, and then the door coming in. I know it's probably not even that. The door's right here, isn't it?
What it is now.
Yeah, that's where it's at now.
Yep.
And then we got steps going straight up.
Well, obviously they're gonna have to shift.
Yeah. So we can get inside there.
Yeah.
So we take this door and move it down. There can't be anything here.
But maybe, yeah.
A coat rack.
We can't. Yeah, that's about it.
Right, there you go. There's your
Custom
coat
coat
rack.
rack.
Yeah, I mean, you can
Yeah.
do, I mean, a piece of small furniture to go there.
And then if you got to turn,
Yeah, put it
right, to go up, there's not that many steps. There's only 5-6 steps.
Yeah.
But that would be the step divider, double dormer, and you still get, now, so here would be 8 feet, and then you're looking at another, let's just say 3 feet for the steps. We're at 11, this gives you 13 feet here. But
For
you got
the
a full
living
bedroom.
The living room, and then the bedroom's upstairs.
Now you can still make it a bedroom if people needed it, you know, because you don't want to
Yeah.
go up any steps. This is just an alternative. I don't know if we want to get into all this because we do you know, we're trying to keep our costs down, our efficiency and speed up.
Yeah.
If this is a same floor plan as an Incredibox, we just add stairs.
Yep. It can be done.
I think you ought to try it, don't you?
I think so.
Alright.
Unless we get really good at making those
I'm gonna tell them guys to stop drilling for a
huge
minute.
steps that they go up to the wall, they
Yeah.
lock in, and then you just pull it off and they fold right out. You
Yeah.
have to get really good at that.
Why are they using an impact? Why don't they use a regular drill to drill holes? Can we like fix that when we get down there?
We have an angle hole saw. I don't know why that they ain't using that hole log.
Yeah.
We have a monster hole log.
Yeah, use it.
So we got one.
I mean, if it's one, I mean, we could get Bernstein to get us a trailer by the end of the week. We could start on this by the end of the week.
Yeah.
He called me last night, wanna know about trailers. He said, I'm ready. I told him we got a train load of trailers over here, but we don't have 24 footers, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've offered double dormers, $25,000 still, same house, free dormers for the 24-foot house. Add steps now.
Yep. I got my number in my head.
You do?
Yeah.
Well,
So everybody that's from the previous video before, we're just adding in if they want the option to have the dormers, they can have it.
yeah,
Minus,
so,
be minus the mini split and the bay window.
Oh,
If they want
we
to swap.
substituted.
so the original people
Okay,
that were on the
okay.
1 hour video, they bought a mini split and a bay window. If they want to trade that for the double dormers, they'll swap out no cost.
Okay.
If they want to add the double dormers, it's $5,000.
Yeah.
I said it's the same price as a bay window mini split as a double dormer. That's a lot of work. We got to get that.
That's a lot of work.
Now, so but they're
And there's
getting
windows.
you're getting a 24-foot double dormer house for 25 grand
Yeah, with a loft and everything.
with
yeah.
a loft included in
Yeah.
it. Now, if we add the steps for promotional, let's get it through into our New Year's Eve or add a couple. I said last night, I said, you know what? I'll add the double dormers for a couple days just to see who's going to want to get on it, right?
Correct.
This is just new for us. We just want to make sure we can make it happen, let it go. People want to jump on first board right here. They're going to get an opportunity to save some money because once we get this rolling and it's popular, then we know we can start making some money with it later in the year. But right now, it's a great prototype to start with.
Okay.
The steps is going to be something to lay out. Who's going to build them? How fast is going to get them done? What's the lumber cost on them?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, we'll literally have to put a guy or two in the counter shop building nothing but those, depending on how many we sell.
Just top of my head, the steps are going to be at least bottom dollar $1,500 just for cost,
Material, labor, yeah.
right?
Yeah, minimum.
Yeah, you were probably thinking
I was
2,500,
thinking 2,900.
29.
$29.99.
$29.99.
Because there's
Yeah.
now there's storage under there that can be done, but this is a DIY kind of house too, so we don't need to be elaborate on our
Simple.
steps.
We could put a washer dryer hook up under there because the water heater's gonna be right there in the corner.
That's a perfect idea,
Yeah.
right here.
We could do a combo unit.
And I had that in my tiny house and I loved that because it utilized every last, Rob built that in and it gave me every
That's
last
a great
bit of
idea.
space that was in it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now they got everything they need.
All right, so this is what I want to do. I want to know. We want to sell some homes, and we want to get them out there. I want the world to buy 100 of these things,
Yeah.
and I want to see how they go. I think with that being a 24-footer, this is a home run home. Instead of going with a 10-foot wide, you can still transport it. You can still, it's lightweight. It's the old panels. It's still cost effective. What are we gonna do?
2,500. I mean, what if we sold them the whole house for 25 grand and then we financed all the amenities?
Fine.
Did payments on amenities?
Good God.
I know, but
Yeah.
think about it. If the houses are built in July, that gives them
Yeah.
6 months to pay for a dormer.
So buy a $25,000 house,
Yeah.
and if you buy amenities, we'll put payments on them throughout the summer and get a year to pay them off or something, or
Right.
6 months or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, to help people out. Hey, they got a house, helping us because we got to have the money to get through the winter and keep building. Help them, we can get the amenities as long as we can get them.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it. All right, everybody's listening. The whole world's listening. We're just coming up with this right now.
Wow.
And we want to build homes. We've got to keep going. This is what we do for our company. This is how what I'm doing is I'm bringing you guys into this boardroom to show you how we work, how we do things, and
Yeah.
we want to create a home that's a home for everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's write some of this down. I'm getting lost in translation.
Okay.
I may have to go to the bank.
You gonna borrow money?
I might want one of these myself. Okay, so 25K.
Yeah.
They're gonna get 24-foot house. We're gonna let them swap the double dormers for the
Well, right now
mini
you get a
split
24-foot house double dormer, 25K,
25K. No,
and you can add the bay window dormers and all that.
But you won't get the mini split and the
you won't get the mini
mini split and bay
or the
window if you get
but-
the double dormer.
Right.
But they
Yeah,
can add
it's-
that later.
it's one of the
That'll-
two.
That'll go to your amenities, and that'll
Yeah.
go back to their
5.
5 for 5 or whatever.
Yeah,
25.
so
25%.
James, you need to add your $5,000 more because you're wanting the other stuff back.
Right.
Well, let's clear the board though.
Yeah.
Right now, what's for sale? Not the deal that was 3-4 days ago. Right now, it's a 24-foot house with double dormer.
For
If,
25K.
now, we've got 25 amenities, right? I'm willing to take this double dormer and create it as 2 amenities.
Okay.
Okay.
So it'll be a part of the 5 for.
So if they don't want the double dormers, they get two free amenities, which is a bay window and mini split.
Right, gotcha.
Now, if they get 3 more amenities, they get 25% off. I said, get a spare tire and a heater and a window, and you got it, right?
Yeah.
You get 25% off of those big
You
items.
should definitely get spare tires.
Washer dryer hookup.
Washer and dryer hookup. That's an amenity. You want to put that underneath the steps for sure. But now that we're adding these steps on here, you're going to add $2,500 for the steps. Good deal. You know what? We can make the steps an amenity.
Yeah.
If you want the steps, it's $2,500,
Yeah.
right?
All right, what else we got?
For what,
Steps,
buddy?
Washer and dryer hookup.
That's a good price for the steps.
That's a good price. Yeah, it's
It's
not
a
enough.
game changer. It acts as a wall. It gives you a space for your washer
Yeah.
and dryer hookup.
That's because not everybody's going to want steps. Some people want a ladder, and they want the double dormer ladder. Great, but if you want steps, we need to build steps to show them what it's going to look like.
Yep.
Put the washer and dryer underneath there, show them what that's going to look like. It's the same floor plan as the Incredibox, so all the guys wiring the plumbing and everything's still the same. The layout on the walls, we got to figure this door because it's going to shut down towards the living room.
What if, just in theory, what if we made the steps out of metal panels? And we made that wall all the way up to the ceiling, partition that off?
Well, heating the loft, heating and cooling the loft. You don't want to completely
Stifle
section
that.
it off,
Gotcha.
and the steps will be too slick. Now, there's a way we got to come up with a way of building the steps a little bit more efficient, just for cost effective, or we could even have different types of steps that they could choose from. You know, more
More
finished.
refined.
Right.
Yeah.
Finished. So, but let's do that. I think that's a great idea. So everybody, what we're going to do is we're going to offer the steps as an amenity. So right now the house is a double dormer, 24-foot house, $25,000. If you want the steps, you can add the steps, a washer and dryer. You can add the bay window, right? And you could add the mini split, and then you get 25% off of that till New Year's Eve, right?
So even the 2 free amenities
Well, yeah,
count
you
under
need-
your 5.
Throw one more amenity
The
on
dormers are now the free amenity.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But what's not an amenity?
Well, I mean, if they're
Oh,
gonna
I'm
do
sorry. You got one more?
Yeah, you got one more. Put
Yeah.
one more.
Spare tire.
Stop it. Stop it. You're
How about an
killing me with
EMP?
that spark. There you go.
There you go, yeah.
EMP.
There you go.
Them EMPs are insurance.
Yes.
And they're military grade. And I never knew that there were that many problems with lightning, with charges. There was a surge. There was a surge over here in Jefferson City. What was it, last week or something like that? Fried. I can't tell you how many homes fried all their electronics out. I heard about it. Now the mini split is 27. Okay, how much is all this? Just the amenities on here.
$3,000 is 552 is 82, 92.
93. 92, yeah.
92.
92 minus 25%.
Well, 10%'s 9, so 18, and then half of 9 is 450, so 2250 off of that.
What is that?
Yep, 2250 off of that. That one, give me a second.
8.
That one, I missed that one.
Be 69.50.
Yeah, 69.
$69.50.
Okay, so for $7,000 more. So you got $32,000. You got a 24-foot house, double dormers, steps, washer and dryer, bay window, mini split, and an EMP.
31,950.
31,950.
31,950. Start
Yeah.
cutting checks.
And
Get
that's
the whole works.
washer dryer hookup, not washer dryer.
So you can buy 5 of those homes for the cost of one of our competitors.
Ooh.
Buy 5 of them.
Yeah.
5 of them.
Yeah.
24.
And by the way, that means that a third of that house on the competitor was a porch on both ends, not a house.
Right.
Just
That's
FYI.
So you're
for
saying
those-
there's a competitor for
Clayton.
Clayton?
Clayton is doing a park model. They're trying to copy us. They're
For
calling it a
150K.
tiny home. It's not a tiny home, it's a park model.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the park model has an 8-foot deck on the back, so that it encroaches on the house square footage. So the house is only,
When that's got on the other
16
end too,
feet.
James. Yeah, there's porch on both ends.
Both ends.
Yeah,
yeah,
both
yeah,
ends.
you're right.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
wide is it?
Gabled. I
12?
believe the house was 10.
I think so. I think it was 10 wide.
And
It's
they're
got-
150K?
Yeah,
150.
starting.
Yeah. Yeah, that was,
Starting.
and that was with no amenities.
Huh.
That was with no amenities added.
We're at 32,000, 31,950. 24-foot
Yeah.
long, steps, full kitchen, full bathroom, refrigerator, doors, washer and dryer hookup, mini split, EMP, bay window, washer and dryer stuff for 31. This is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. And you can buy your house today, and no matter what, you'll get it within 6 months, right?
You can buy
You can't do that in
4.6 of
another
our
company.
homes for the cost
So you
of
can buy
one.
4.6 of these right here
For
for
the
the
cost.
cost of theirs.
And that's with amenities added. Yeah.
And then as you're Airbnb or renting
One.
them out, you're getting 4 times the your residual income instead of spending the money.
All right, this is a new approach that I'm bringing to you guys so you can see the workings of what's going on. There has been maybe 10 minutes of talking before we came in here, out on the floor, everybody doing. We know what our costs are, we know what we want to do, we just want to start implementing them, having ideas. We are in the business to building homes and killing anybody. There is no competitors. I don't deal with competition. You know, I deal with you all as customers wanting to buy our home, and what can we do to make you just salivate wanting our house. You're going to do anything you can. You're going to go borrow, beg, and steal money to buy these houses, all right?
Yeah.
We need to stay in business. We're always hungry.
Yeah. Yeah.
We do not have the vault full of $100 Benjamins in there. It
Yeah.
ain't there.
Yeah.
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 Maybe one day.
Okay, so
This is the deal.
what are we gonna do window wise on the dormer? Let's clarify.
Window-wise on the dormer, you got one egress right here. One egress.
One.
Now, on the other side, there's no windows. If they want an egress, you could actually add an egress,
$1,000.
$1,000 for an egress. Right, had it on there, yeah, egress. If you want a window. Now, that would open that up and have 2 windows. We're trying to keep the cost down. You don't need 2 windows. It's fine, it's legal, it's safe to get out of that one window. But if you want another one, that's an amenity that we could put on that side. If they want one, we could, I don't know if we could fit one. Oh, you know what I was gonna say? What about these reverse gables on here?
Stop it already. Tom, tell him to pump the brakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right. So
And-
that's what I'm saying. That was a decor. That was a design that we had. So
Yeah.
what you're going to have is you're going to have that dormer roof like this, and it's going to come straight down. Now, if we don't put those reverse gables on there, you can put a nice window on it in. And I think that would be really nice because if you don't have that triangle here, you get rid of it. Now we got all that room that we could put a window up above there. So that's an
Bay
idea.
And
window.
for clarification, though, that
egress
bay window's gonna go on the other end. Sorry for interrupting, brother.
Oh yeah,
That's
and the
going
bay
on the
window
other
will
end.
go on the
Okay.
other end.
Yeah, I was just making sure on that.
You're right. Bay window goes here. Yep. And then and this is the but no, this is the tongue here, Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah, the tongue's here with the mini split. And the reason we did this, as Tom pointed out, we wanted to put all this weight on the tongue for hauling. Cause people can still haul these by themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, the approximate weight on something like this, I'm gonna say with the double dormers is really not that much more heavy.
No.
The houses are, you guys got a calculator?
Yeah, I'm
Go-
ready right here.
Go 4,300 pounds divided by 128. That is a 16-foot Incredibox that I know weighs about 4,300 pounds. Should be what, 30?
34 pounds.
Okay, 34. So
Times 192.
times 192.
I had a guy haul it 8x20
6528.
65.
I'm gonna say 7,500.
full
Yeah,
off
I'm gonna
grid.
say it's gonna be right around $7,500, 7,500 pounds that house away. Now, what'd you say?
6,100 pounds is what he came in full off grid 8x20. He went and weighed it.
iBox?
One of our customers, iBox.
61.
That's what he said. Now I don't know if he had water in his tank. He might have
Yeah.
had his water tank full. I don't
Full
know.
off grid.
Full off
Full
grid.
off grid. Full off grid. The whole bells and whistles.
I mean,
bay window, everything.
How many batteries do
He
you have?
said
in
it
there,
came
too?
in at 61. I don't remember.
we might be right around 7K
Yeah.
Yeah.
weight for a 24-foot house.
Yeah.
There's guys that got, well, you know, campers. Some of them 12, 18,000
Yeah,
pounds.
yeah.
This is 24-foot long, double dormer, staircase, washer dryer, full kitchen, bedroom, bay window, mini split, everything for right around 7,000 pounds.
I think so.
Insane. If the world finds out about this, we can't keep up with them.
So tell the world.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
tell the world.
Yeah, we could actually make that into a 20-footer too. This is 13 feet right here. One room, huge room is 13. That's almost 100 square feet of nothing in that room.
It's a big room.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we got a bay window here, right?
Yep.
Now, which is gonna open that up, and we're gonna move these windows that were here, we're gonna move them down this way. Because if they want a bedroom there, they can, but when the staircase, this is really probably gonna stay one big room. You know? I think so.
Upstairs.
Yeah. That'd be my
Alright.
living room.
Fold out futon just for the.
Yeah, I mean, they got the loft at
Yes.
that point. I agree with Tom. Now you've got a huge, nice living room.
Yeah.
And with that bay
Beautiful
window, all
living
that natural light, you
Big
park
screen
that thing
TV
south
goes
facing.
in the bay window.
Strap.
Power reclining leather sofa facing the big screen TV. You know, end tables,
Yep.
right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's a nice house, man.
absolutely.
Well, I'm excited to see how them steps let.
This is the best deal we've had yet. I truly believe that. We've had all kinds of deals, and I know we've had lower houses.
the most bang for the buck.
This is the one.
Yeah.
This is your deal.
Okay, you take a Woody, which is a beautiful home, spray foam, all out of wood, everything. It sells basic without any stain, anything inside 60K. It's 240 square feet. 60,000.
Yeah.
This is 200 square feet for 25.
With bells and whistles. 32.
Now it's not got the wood, and we love the Woody with the wood, and that's why I like offering all these different ideas. The reason that I'm pushing this right now, everybody, is because this is a production home. It can run through our assembly line. We don't know how many we can put out a day. It's a lot bigger house. There's more amenities on it. We'll find out. But if we sell 300 of them, we'll get to 3 a day. Whatever we got to do, we'll make it happen.
Yeah.
You know what's really nice about that too is if I'll have to do some measurements on the roof layout, but if you did the panels on that roof, we can still turn them long ways. The people can have off grid. They could have 4 on each side there, and then we could put 2 more and 2 more on each side up there on a separate charge controller.
The panels?
So you could have all 12 on the roof at that point.
Oh my God.
And the rain catchment, you could still put it on there because now it's not going to impede what Russell's doing, and you still have your bay window and everything too.
So this, you could add another, if you want however big a solar system, they got one now for $7,500 you could put on there, be off grid and add an extra battery, which is another amenity.
Get that
Yeah.
5K.
And the rain catchment on the front, you
And
could
the
have
rain
all that
catchment,
too. Yeah.
total off grid.
Yeah.
All right, and a big house and stairs, and I like it.
Yeah.
So let's build one. We'll order traders. We've already sold several 24-footers. I think we sold 40. They're in the sale. People may be trading the mini split and the bay window for a double dormer. We'll find out today how many want to do that. If you want to take the double dormer for 25K and start adding these amenities, which is off grid, which is, when I say off grid, it's the solar, compost toilet. You got the rain catchment. There's so many beautiful amenities that we have, and we're offering 25% off You can't beat it.
I know I'm gonna get a lot of questions, so let me just go ahead and get it out of the horse's mouth. For if someone were to have purchased the $15,000 RJO or purchased one of our previous specials and we haven't built their home yet, can they upgrade to this special?
I say, yeah, don't you?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
I'd give them an opportunity to have a good. I mean, you know, they already supported us through that.
Yeah.
Give them the opportunity to go ahead and upgrade, pay the difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get the bigger bang for your buck.
If we do that, I mean, the amount of panels that's gonna be needed extra to accommodate that's very minimal.
Well, now we're getting panels, and we didn't think
Yeah.
we would get any.
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
yes.
you're saying minimum.
Yeah.
I think it'll work.
I just don't want someone who maybe had $30,000 going, hey, I just spent 15 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Ah, I should have
I
waited
want the
2
deal.
weeks. I have the money for the
I don't
rest of
see
it.
why not.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not something we normally do,
Right.
but here
Well,
we
that
are,
would kind of
holiday
help our
season.
production too,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
if we did that.
Yeah.
'Cause
Okay.
it would shift it to
To
the
the
ladder
next
build.
That's
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
So that would kind of lighten our workload a little bit.
Yeah, it might move these builds closer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Well,
And
yeah,
it-
that too. It would decrease the time that we would be out
Yeah.
on building these.
Yeah.
You know,
That's right.
that would close that window shorter.
So you heard
That'd be
it.
a double whammy if we were ever upgrading.
Get with your sales team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure they can hear you guys. Yeah. Well, I think that's great, and I know you talked, Lucas, about the solar. We got a 48 volt inverter now.
Yep.
The panels, we can add multiple panels, like you said, we could actually put 12 panels on this house.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident we can get all 12 on there. We just gotta keep that, you know, where the dormer ends, we don't want that to shadow on
Yeah.
that module, so it will have to do like it used to years ago on the wood ones. We'll just have to stay off of that,
Yeah.
away from the dormer, but we could put 2 on that side of it, 2 on the other.
2 on this side, 2 on that side.
Yeah, and
I
so,
got you.
so you could get 10 up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could at least get
2,
probably
4, and then
10.
Right.
4 there and 4 on the other side.
4 here and 4 on the other
Yeah,
side.
I'm pretty confident we can
Is
get
that the
that.
Nevada
That's
solar
what
package?
12.
That was the 12
Here, I'll,
Five.
I'll,
12.
I'll tell you how.
We had a
That's
12
12 there.
package that had the 12.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, it is 12. Yeah.
From
So
Nevada.
12 times 350, they're going to have 4 kW on their house roof. The average American home needs 6 kW to meet its needs. I mean, we're
Oh my God.
well past the goalpost on that.
That
And their
was-
batteries, we could put their batteries under the steps too, probably.
Under here.
Yeah, and hide all that,
That was
outside.
a
Now,
great idea. Put the
Centrally
steps on this
located.
lower end.
Oh, yeah.
right, and it's balanced, centered on the vehicle or on the
Yeah,
trailer
it'd be
too.
in the middle.
Yeah,
I like that.
out of sight and out of mind. You know.
Wash and dryer, batteries, 12 solar panels, and then you can put your, just, I like that this floor plan, because we got this down.
Okay.
You can still put your inverter, charge controller behind there, and you can put your water pump and compost toilet. Everything's the same as we've been doing.
Well, I'm pretty confident we can get it all under the steps, so that way they could still have that for.
Oh, you mean
for
move all this
storage.
already?
You're not gonna have that much room under there because the washer and dryer.
And it's only 56 inches, you're gonna take 24 out, you're only gonna have
Oh, okay.
like,
Well, now if we put the batteries there, we'll
Yeah.
have to put a cabinet on the back side because that's too far a wire distance.
Solar
Yes, that'd be the only kicker with that.
and you could come straight down like we did anyway.
Yeah, so if we, the
Well,
only
toilet
thing is if we
forward?
put batteries on the steps, there's gonna have to be the
Move
cabinet
away
on
from
one
the
side or
wall.
the other of the steps
Access.
to access to put the board.
It's hidden though.
So there'd just be
Solar
a small cabinet, but that would be the only variance on that.
You know what I like about it is these steps. If you're standing right here, you're gonna look into the living room across the steps. It's only high at this end,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so it's still open. But like you were saying, this is your idea on the steps placement.
Yeah.
Is that it's a divider,
Sure.
but you can still see through it.
Yeah, and we tried to fit the steps other places. I know that people are going to have a lot of suggestions. We did. We tried to turn them, spin them, fit them in the back, fit them on the side.
Yeah.
We don't want you to lose space going wide. There's not enough already to lose. You don't want to lose space in the back.
Well,
So
if you go on the side, I mean, you have to make the dormers 2/3 of your home. so you have
correct.
room.
Yes.
So it's changed everything. So
Yeah.
that's kind of what we were talking about before the camera even came on, was just trying to configure the best place to have these stairs. And
Yeah.
that seems like a great location, and it gives storage opportunities and things.
Yeah, and if we put this slot, we're gonna move, after that door is gonna move down probably 2 foot. And if you do that, then you come up your steps, you can turn, because you're only gonna have about, God, what, 50 some inches between that and that wall. You gotta turn So you're gonna come up the top so you got more,
Yeah.
the treads aren't as high.
And all that needs to be in the 8 foot of your dormer, right?
Yeah.
So we gotta figure that out too.
Yeah, and the dormer's here, yeah, so the dormer's actually gonna have to be over the steps.
Yeah.
The dormer's gonna be 10 foot. Unless we shove it this way, but then we're messing up on this, that's
Yeah,
too much
yeah.
work right
Yeah,
there.
we don't wanna do that.
No.
You wanna keep the dormer face
It's gotta be flush.
incorporated into the wall.
We just gotta make it 2
Yeah.
foot longer, so that makes the dormers even 2 foot more longer. That's why I'm saying to everybody, if you jump on this right now, we still have to, we know we can build it, but it's probably gonna cost us maybe a little bit more money a little bit right now because production time, we don't know how long it's gonna take, and it just, it's gonna be more labor, more materials than we actually think about right now.
That's just barely enough space with the overhang going past it to still get 4 modules up there if you do that. It is literally, I mean, right down to the wire.
Yeah.
42 inches spans, time you go past the dormer if you do it 10 foot.
Okay.
So you still get everything on the roof line.
This is the ticket.
It's a good deal, I'm excited about it. I hope you guys are too. $25,000, 24-foot house, let me just reiterate everything that we've done here. Double dormer, right, 25K. If you take it right now, you wanna add these amenities to it, which by New Year's Eve, you should, this is 25% off. No, we never offer, because our amenities aren't that expensive anyway, but we're knocking $2,250 off a $9,000 amenity total. So it's gonna cost them $7,000 on these amenities. The house, I know that when this becomes popular, just like we know, we get into our summer and our spring and all this stuff, we know we're so much cheaper than everybody. This is a winter sale. We're trying to get through the winter. We need you guys to help us. We're offering a beautiful special deal. Let's build it and show them.
Because it won't be this cheap next year.
No, it can't.
It won't be that cheap next
It's
time
just
we
like
sell
the
it.
$15,000 RJO.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, that was a probably once in a
Yeah.
lifetime deal, you know? So
Yeah.
there you have it. Okay. Your crypto miner. It's available, $100. Have we got it on our amenity list?
I believe that Amber is, I don't know if she's got the same exact yet, but I know it's supposed to be getting added on there pretty soon.
I'll make a deal right now. If anybody buys 5 amenities right here, I'll buy the crypto miner and put it in the house for you.
I knew it was coming.
That's
I
a
knew
free
it was
crypto
coming.
miner.
Yeah.
Right?
I
I'll
knew it
put
was
it in
coming.
there and we'll give the $100 to Mr. Lucas. This is a side business for him. I think it's awesome what you're doing.
Yeah.
And if you guys want a crypto miner that could potentially get you a ton of money, right? And it mines $2 a year is all it costs in electricity to run it. And it'll immediately dump into your wallet, crypto. So if you don't know anything about crypto, you don't need to know anything. He'll set your wallet up for you, your phone, everything you need to know, and then it mines for a
block.
Bitcoin.
If it finds a whole block, then it's payday.
Yeah, and that's like hitting the lottery. We don't know if and when it's going to hit, but when it does, what's $100, right? Running on 24/7,
Right?
and you need Wi-Fi for it. Wi-Fi.
Yeah, Wi-Fi is required. Yeah.
Why not try it?
Yeah, sure.
Good deal.
Thank you.
All right.
We're good.
Yeah. I gotta go build a house.
Let's let the world know what we're going to do.
Yeah, I'll go order a trailer.
All right. I'm going to turn this camera on. Here we go, everybody.